Yo, what's going on, dudes? HK Titan here with a brand new video for you guys, and in today's video, I have something a little bit different planned for you guys. Yes, we will be taking on another boss balloon, but in today's video, I'm going to be doing a viewer challenge. So in the last boss video, I ended up getting a really cool idea from Pro, and that is to try an elite boss balloon without selling. So this should be really interesting because as I'm sure you guys know, like selling is a big part of playing boss events. That way you can like maximize your defenses, maximize your farming. And on top of that, we're going to need to think so far ahead, because if we end up like placing down like too many banana farms, yeah, we're going to have a lot of money, but we're not going to be able to sell those banana farms in order to buy paragons. So this is going to be a really challenging, fun event. For the boss balloon, I did choose the Dreadbloon because I wanted a little bit of a slower boss, because I don't know how challenging this is going to be. So I've never done this in a boss event. So instead of selling the marketplaces, what if we go for like a Monkeyopolis, and then the Monkeyopolis will suck up all of these balloons? On top of that, it'll give us a cheaper discount whenever we go for our BRFs. So I don't know if it's going to be the best idea, but I think it's something that I want to try. So I think I placed down my banana farms correctly. I'm not going to know until we actually buy the Monkeyopolis and buy the two villages. Actually, we could buy the two villages now to get the cheaper discount, but I think that might be a little bit of a waste of money because we're going to need a lot of money for this. On top of that, man, like this challenge really has me thinking, guys, because I don't want to end up messing this up. So now, as you guys know, the strategy that I usually use for Dreadbloon is I usually go for a bunch of bomb shooters. Oh man, this is going to be really rough because I'm not going to be able to sell them once I place them down. Like I can get rid of them with the like ice monkey trick, but I don't know. Like, would it be better to save up to buy a tower that we're going to need in the late game? Like, instead of going for like Moab Maulers, what if I went for like a Glaive Lord and I also went for like the Avatar of Wrath? Oh man, if I went for the Avatar of Wrath, like yeah, that would work, but I don't know if we'll have enough money. Well, now's the time to think. Let's go ahead, we'll grab ourselves a ninja because I'll end up using the sticky bombs in the late game anyways. So we'll grab ourselves two sticky bombs. Then what's a tower that I can buy that's gonna help us out late game? Do I just go with the normal strategy here? Carpeted spikes would work out really well too. Well, I guess the first thing I'll do is I'll buy myself a wizard monkey and place it where it's not going to get in the way of the rest of our towers. I will buy dragon's breath because this dragon's breath, if we go for the wizard monkey paragon, it will end up helping us out. And then we'll also grab ourselves a ring of fire because the ring of fire works out really well against rock balloons. So I'll buy two ring of fires. Then I don't know if this is going to be enough. I guess we could always grab ourselves like a Moab eliminator. No, let's just go with the tried and true, guys. I'm gonna buy myself bomb shooters, even though I'm kind of against it because I'm not gonna be able to sell them. So I'm gonna go ahead and place the bomb shooters right here. Let's just go ahead and buy the Moab Maulers. I'm gonna try to get away with buying like 6 Moab Maulers. That way I don't overspend too much. I mean, all of these towers will end up helping us out anyways. Like with this ring of fire, we can upgrade it to an infernal ring. But anyways, I got sidetracked a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and start going for my Monkeyopolis now. All right, and then let's go ahead buy this monkey village right here. Let's go ahead and upgrade it up to let's go ahead and upgrade it up to a Monkeyopolis as soon as we have enough money. Okay, so I think 6 Moab Maulers is gonna be enough to get it out of the magic immune phase. All right, so now we just have the support phase to go through, and then we need $25,000 for the Monkeyopolis. Man, this would work out so much better if I could sell, but as you guys know, we definitely can't sell. Man, I really hope this Monkeyopolis is worth it, guys. Because if it's not, then, oh man, I'm gonna be so upset. All right, like I was saying, we need $25,000, which it shouldn't take us too long to be able to afford it. I think I didn't need to buy the Infernal Ring and the Dragon's Breath, so I definitely overspent there. If I would have just went with the bomb shooters from the beginning, we would have been fine. But whatever, we've gone too far to turn back now. Now let's go ahead and buy our first banana research facility. And then I don't know if going for an overclock is gonna be the best idea. Oh, dude, it's gonna be cheaper. Oh man, this is why this is so hard. Like, I don't know what I should go for. Well, no matter what, I need to go for an overclock. So let's go ahead and buy ourselves the overclock. And then I think for tier 2, I'm gonna try to do the Avatar of Wrath, as well as I'm gonna try to do the carpet spikes, because Avatar Avatar of Wrath with Carpet Spike should work out for us. Man, I'm like kicking myself in the butt right now for buying the Dragon's Breath as well as buying the Infernal Ranks. Because if I would have just went with the bomb shooters from the start, we would have so much more money right now. The only plus side that we have going for us right now is we do have two BRFs, and we're about to have a third one, as well as we have a Monkeyopolis. And then we also have the Monkeyopolis within range of all of these BRFs, so we should be making more money from these farms. Man, I really hope this works out for us. All right, so now I'm going to stop my farming on round 59. I know, guys, I stopped my farming super late, but what can you do, right? Let's go ahead. We'll buy ourselves our druids. We'll pre-place the druids. That way we know where to place down our MIB. And then what I think I want to do first is I want to go for Carpet Spikes. Like, normally I would go for the druid first, but I think the Carpet Spikes would be a better idea. So with our Carpet Spikes, I'll place it down right here, and then let's start going for it. Man, I hope this works out. Then I also want to grab a couple of villages here as well. I may actually end up only buying one village, but the Carpet Spikes should help us out a ton. So here's our Carpet Spikes. Now that we have our Carpet Spikes, we can go ahead and activate the abilities, and then let's go ahead and pre-buy the Monkey Village. We'll place this village right here. We'll upgrade it up to an MIB, and then we'll start going for our Avatar of Wrath. So the reason why I went for the Carpet Spikes first is because the Carpet Spikes is going to be able to damage it through 3 phases, and by the time we get to the last phase, we should have our Avatar of Wrath. And with the Carpet Spikes, I don't need to worry about rock balloons. All right, and here's our Avatar of Wrath. Then let's go ahead and buy ourselves our Populus, because actually, you know what? I don't know if we need too many Populus. Instead of the Populus, I'm gonna go ahead and start going for farms. Like, we really need farms because I feel like we're gonna get behind super bad because we're not gonna be able to afford the Banana Central by selling all of the towers that we bought. So I'll buy one more BRF, then I'll start saving up for my Banana Central. Then after I buy my Banana Central, I'll buy Monkey Town and then Monkey City. Man, this is rough, guys. All right, now our Avatar of Wrath, it should be able to do a little bit of damage. Oh, dude, I don't know. No, we're not gonna be able to get away with it. We definitely need to have the other Populus for the rock balloons. All right, let's go ahead and buy them. It's gonna set us back a little bit, but it's fine because we almost have enough money to get the Banana Central. There's our Banana Central. Now let's go ahead and buy Monkey Town, and then we'll buy Monkey City, and then we'll buy a couple more banana farms. Well, at least the good news is that we have the Carpet Spikes, we have the Avatar of Wrath, so we don't need to worry about buying another tower for the next tier boss because we already have everything that we need. We just need to save up the money for the Apex Plasma Master. All right, so I'm gonna stop my farming on round 77. So we'll start buying the other Dart Monkeys that we're gonna need to get the Apex Plasma Master. I think we'll be able to afford the Apex mid-round. Like, there's obviously no way that we're gonna be able to afford it before because we're not gonna be able to sell any of our farms, but I think we should still be fine. Man, this was such a good idea. Man, like, I haven't thought this hard in forever, guys. Man, like, just trying to like think that far ahead. It's like, I don't want to end up making a mistake. Like, I don't want to overbuy, but even though I say I don't want to overbuy, I've already overbought by buying these 3 towers in the back. I mean, I'll still find a use for them, but man, like, if I would go back and change one thing so far, I wouldn't buy these 3 towers because with these 3 towers, I could have probably bought myself another BRF. On top of that, like, how much money is this made? It's made 130,000. So it's not bad. It's just not great. Now, the only question is if we can get the Apex before this before the Dreadbloon is resistant to magic towers. I think we should. And then also, like, are the towers that we have on the screen right now going to be enough for the rock balloons? Dude, I wonder if we could get the $325,000. Oh no, we're not gonna be able to do it. It's gonna be close, but I think we're gonna have to deal with the first rush of rock balloons. Okay, so now it's immune to military. We're still fine. We're still fine. It's just how bad are these rock balloons, guys? Yo, those rock balloons crushed through so many of our spikes, dudes. Yo, these rock balloons are not fair. They're not fair at all, dudes. We almost have enough money. We almost have enough money for the Apex. We just need a little bit more. We're so close. One more collect, we can have it. Dude, like, are you like trolling me? There we go. There's our Apex. Okay, so now that we have our Apex, Now we can start farming a bit more. Oh man, that was so stressful. So in case you guys were wondering why I chose to go for the Dreadbloon, the reason why is because, man, this Dreadbloon is just so slow. Like, it's giving us time to be able to afford the towers that we need in order to beat it. If this was like any other boss, like the Lich boss or like the Dreadbloon, I don't think we would be able to do it. Like, the Vortex may be possible because the Vortex isn't like super strong. And with the Elite, you could actually get away with the Elite Defender on the tier 1 and tier 2 boss. But with the Dreadbloon, that's not necessarily the case. And the same goes for the Lich boss as well. So for the tier 4 boss, I usually go for like the Glaive Dominus or the Ascended Shadow. I think I'm going to go for the Navarch of the Seas this time, because at least if we go with the Navarch of the Seas, we'll be able to make a little bit of extra cash. And then on top of that, it's not too much more expensive than the Ascended Shadow. All right, so here's our Navarch of the Seas. So Paragon Degree 21, and not too bad. All right, so now that we've done all of that, let's go ahead. We'll start going for the Ascended Shadow as well. And then we'll probably start getting ready to go for the Goliath Doom Ship as well. Like, we probably won't be able to afford the Goliath Doom Ship until like mid tier 5, but we should still be able to buy it. So far, so good. Dude, like the Navarch of the Seas, I haven't used the Navarch of the Seas in forever, dudes. All right, let's see here. So like I was saying, we're going to be going for the Ascended Shadow now. Oh, dudes, I actually upgraded this one up to the Master Bomber. Well, I do have some placement right here, so it's fine. I just need to finish buying all of the sticky bombs, upgrade to the middle pathway in order to get a high Paragon Degree on the Ascended Shadow. Man, the Navarch of the Seas is so good against like normal DDT balloons and like other Moab balloons. Man, I'm so glad I ended up going with the Navarch of the Seas. It was definitely a better option to go for this than it was to go for the Glaive Dominus. All right, so we have enough money. Let's go ahead and buy the Ascended Shadow. There we go. So that cleared up a little bit of space. Now that we have the Ascended Shadow, we might as well grab ourselves like the Flying Fortress and then buy all of the towers that we're going to need in order to get the Goliath Doom Ship. I guess it's kind of good that we don't need to sell our farms because we'll be able to like make money mid-round. So this is going to end up working out really, really well for us, I think. All right, so here we are on the tier 5. We are nowhere close to being able to afford the Goliath Doom Ship, but we do have all the Spectres here in just a second. And then by the time we get the Goliath Doom Ship, I think we will be through the military immune phase, and we should have enough money to get the Goliath Doom Ship by that time as well. Man, there's just so much going on the screen right now, guys. I honestly can't see a thing. Actually, are we gonna be able to get the Goliath Doom Ship? But we're only at $400,000, guys. Like, we're not even halfway there yet. Well, as long as we can get through the military immune phase, then our Navarch of the Seas as well as our Apex will still be able to attack. So as long as we can get through these next 2 phases before like round 135, I think we'll be good. The only problem is I think our Ascended Shadow is a higher Paragon Degree than our Navarch, so it's going to take us longer to get through the magic immune phase, I think. Oh, I know why we're doing more damage, because now all of our military towers can do damage. Man, we didn't even need to get the Goliath Doom Ship. Ooh, buddy. Well, I'm glad it ended up working out. Man, this was such a difficult challenge, guys. Why was this so hard? Well, I do know why it was hard, because we couldn't sell any of our towers. Oh man, this is definitely a really, really cool challenge idea. I think I want to do this again, but I want to do it against like the balloon areas and do it against the Vortex and then eventually do it against the Lich. Oh, I think I may actually be able to do it against Phase next. Ooh, that's a really cool idea. But anyways, dudes, if you guys have any cool ideas for future challenges, make sure you guys leave them in the comments below. And if it sounds reasonable, I'll give it a try. But anyways, dudes, that's gonna do it for the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys hit that like button, and I'll see you dudes in the next one.